All right, we're going to go over this worksheet. So it's codominance. So it says blue scales and red scales are codominant. Heterozygous fish will have blue and red scales. So which letter goes with each? So first we have to make a key. So let's do this is blue. You guys could use any letter, but I want you to use the same letter with a prime or like that to show that they're codominant. So let's make this red. So that means a red fish is going to be B prime, and a blue fish is going to be BB, and a patchwork fish is going to be B prime. Okay. All right, cool. What's the percent chance of a red fish and a blue fish having patchwork fish? So you have a red fish. Oops, that's the blue fish. Here's the red fish, I believe. Let's see. We said, yeah, that's the red fish. Okay, so now we have B prime, B prime, B prime, B prime. Look at that. They're all B prime. Okay, so the percent chance is 100% chance of them having a patchwork fish. Red and blue fish have offspring. What is the phenotype ratio of their children? Okay, so this is the same Punnett square as the one above. So all of these are B prime, right? So the phenotype ratio is 1 B prime. We're just going to write it like that. We would really, the other one options would be this and this, right? So one of these to 0 of these to 0 of these. I should have given you a different parent traits to put in there. Okay, let's keep going. Blood types. What is blood type considered? Why is blood type considered codominance? That is because you guys remember, if we have IA, IB, that means we have both the A and the B proteins on the red blood cell. If this is the red blood cell right here, red blood cell, you don't just see A proteins or B proteins, you see both of them because both of these genes, this produces a protein and this one also produces a protein. And both of those proteins appear on the red blood cell. Okay, so that neither one is dominant over the other. Okay, write the genotype for each person based on the description. Okay, so homozygous for type B blood. Homozygous means that letters are the same. So there's two ways to get type B blood, right? So that would be homozygous. The other way, just so you know, the heterozygous way. Oh, you know what? Let's just do that right here. Heterozygous for type A blood would be IA because you need that to make the A protein, but then a little I. So they're heterozygous because you have two different letters. All right, type O blood would be little I, little I. Cool. Next thing, suppose a father of blood type A and a mother of blood type B have a child of blood type O. What blood types are possible in their subsequent children? Okay, so it's saying the father's blood type A, so we know that the dad has to have that and then some blank here. And the mom is blood type B, so she is IB and some blank here. Okay, so but they have a type O child, so we know that type O is little I, and that means they both need to have an I in their genotype. So that is what they both are. And so the question, though, is asking what can the next kids be? Well, the next kids can be that, so they can be type AB, or, oops, I don't know why I do that, or they can be type B, they can be type A. Okay, so they can be that. Let's see, A. They can be type B. They can also be type I, just like the first kid. Okay, so these are all of the phenotypes. Sorry, these are genotypes. So the phenotype would be type AB blood, or type A blood, or type B blood, or type O blood. Okay. All right. Next one. Suppose a child has blood type A and the mother has type O. What types can the father be? So child has type A. So I'm going to do it like this. We're going to say mom, dad, and child. Okay, so the child has type A, so we know that they have an A and then a blank. We don't know that yet. Mom has type O. Okay, and then dad. Actually, so we do know something here. Okay, so if mom is this, well, she has to pass on one of these I's. So we know that the kid is IA little I. So dad has to have given that, right? The IA. So dad can be, I'm just going to write them over here. Dad can be anything that has an A in it. So dad can be type AB. These are genotypes, right? The combination of letters. Dad can be type A like this. And dad can be type A like this. Cool. All right. Next one. A woman with type O blood is found dead in her parents' home. Oh no. Type AB blood is found on the body, presumably from a struggle. Should her parents be suspects based on this information? Okay. So let's see. A woman with type O blood is found dead in her parents' home. So we know that. So let me draw a little. Here's the chalk outline. Okay, so we know that her blood is type O, and so she has little I, little I. Type AB, though, is found, let's say there's like some pools of blood, and it is type AB, okay? This is like found at the crime scene. And so it says, should her parents be suspect based on this information? So basically we're asking, can two type AB parents have a kid who is type O? So if we fill this out, here's an AB parent, and here's an AB parent, and you'll soon realize there's no combination that can get us little I, right? So we know that her parents can't be type AB blood, right? Because these two parents can't make a kid with this blood. So based on this information, no, they shouldn't be. But luckily, that's not the only information we use to solve crimes, okay? That would not be enough information. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, 1968, a couple accused of a hospital switching their baby with another. DNA fingerprinting did not exist at this time, so the hospital looked at blood. Again, that's not the only thing we use is blood. The mother had type A blood, the father had type AB blood, and the baby had type O blood. Did the hospital make a mistake and switch the baby? Well, let's figure this out. The mother had type A blood, so I'm going to do it this way, actually. So we know that the mom had that, and then the dad had type AB blood. So we know the dad is IAIB. We know the mom is IA, and the baby had type O blood. Okay, so in this case right here, the baby has two little I's, and so the mom has to have an I here, but the dad doesn't have an I. So in this case, yes, we do think that the hospital made a mistake because the baby's blood type does not match up with the parents. Like these two parents can't make a baby who has type O blood because the dad does not have a little I in his genotype. So we would say yes, they did. And this says units Punnett square, but this makes sense too. Okay. All right, guys. Let me know if you have any questions with that. Okay. Thank you.